like I gently. Oh yeah, it is pleasant to emulate good things. I gently truly was emulation as we stand in talk on the path of widow's mind. Supporting the weak hands of individuals Moses on daily basis is our desire. Raising the hope of the less privileged is our choice. Relieving people from miserable life is our divine mandate. Bridging the gap between the rich and the poor, our goal and heavenly commission. As Iogenly, we believe the best thing on earth is putting smile on people's face and knowing fully well that you've impacted such people positively. To be part of our activities at Iogenly, simply hook up with us live on Facebook on Saturday by exactly 9 p.m. Nigerian time and 1 p.m. Californian time. You can also link our YouTube channel for our Monday posts from 10 p.m. Nigerian time and 2 p.m. Californian time. For details on partnering with us, please contact Ayotunde Falego or Solidar Falego on Iogenly on the aforementioned social media. Iogenly putting smile on the faces of the less privileged. Iogenly, that's your follower. Níjì jowó èmi jowó rere. Láò bá ní parọ́, Iogenly tó ń tà ń ṣàfarawé ẹ̀. A dá yàtọ̀ nípa ká ní ọ̀pọ̀ ìṣòro. A ṣagbátẹrù ìlọsíwájú ọmọnìyàn ló jẹ wá lógún ní gbogbo ọjọ́. Rírú ìrètí àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún sókè láwùjọ ní ààyò wọn. Ojúṣe àtọ̀runwá tiwa ni láti máa bòróró ìtura síbi tí bàtà ti ń ta mọ̀túmọ̀ wà lẹ́sẹ̀. Dí àlàfo tó wà láàrin olówó àti tálíkà ní iṣẹ́ tọ́lọ́run gbélé wa lọ́wọ́. Ní Iogenly, dídẹ̀rù pẹ̀kẹ́ ọmọnìyàn pẹ̀lú àmọ̀dájú pé a ti fi ayọ̀ kan ayé irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́nà tó yáyì ní ìgbàgbọ́ tiwa. Tí ìwọ bá fẹ́ mọ gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ní Iogenly, o lè darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní yàjóyàjó lórí Facebook bí a ti ṣe ń ṣètò wa láì ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sátidé ní déédéé aago 9 àṣálẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà àti aago 1 ọ̀sán ní California. O sì tún lè darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí YouTube Iogenly tí a ti máa ń fi fọ́nrán wa léde ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Ajé Monday láti nǹkan aago 10 àṣálẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà àti nǹkan aago 2 ọ̀sán ní California. Tí ẹ bá wá fẹ́ jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú àwọn agbátẹrù Iogenly, ẹ kàn sí Ayọ̀túndé Falẹ̀gàn tàbí Solidayo Falẹ̀gàn lórí Facebook Iogenly. Dídẹ̀rù pẹ̀fẹ́ àwọn tí ò rọ́wọ́ họrí láwùjọ.
Welcome, everybody. We welcome you to another episode of Iogenly's My Voice, My Opinion. I want to welcome you to this wonderful program. How have you been? Yeah, today is the day. You've seen the topic. I know most of us have seen it. We're going to be talking about kids and smartphones. Please, your opinion is very, very important. And also, make sure you share this program now. It only takes a second of your time. And also, if you see one of our members that are missing on this platform, please, we go on short break. Make sure you use that opportunity to call them. And don't forget, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So you see that you direct them to the YouTube page or you direct them to the Facebook page. It's the same name, Iogenly. We'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Iogenly. Putting smart.
Bàbá ìwọ ni agbára mi máa pọ̀. Bàbá ìwọ ni agbára mi máa pọ̀. Ìwọ ló ń bá mi ṣe agbára mi máa pọ̀. Ìwọ ló ń ṣe yọrí agbára mi máa pọ̀. Mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. Mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. Bàbá ìwọ ni agbára mi máa pọ̀. Bàbá ìwọ ni agbára mi máa pọ̀. Ìwọ ló ń bá mi ṣe agbára mi máa pọ̀. Ìwọ ló ń ṣe yọrí agbára mi máa pọ̀. Mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. Mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. Bàbá bá tún dé bàbá bí alóde mọ̀ ìwọ. Ìwọ ló ń bá mi ṣe ẹni mi. Kẹ́lọ́ sọ̀lọ̀, ìwọ ló ń ṣe yọrí kì í ṣàgbádà mi mà ní. Mo fi ṣe mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. Mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. Bàbá ìwọ ni agbára mi máa pọ̀. Bàbá ìwọ ni agbára mi máa ṣe sọ́lẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ń bá mi ṣe agbára mi máa pọ̀. Ìwọ ló ń ṣe yọrí agbára mi máa pọ̀. Mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. Mo ní ọlá yìí ni mo fi ń ṣàkọ́. You dey answer me anytime I call you, Baba mi mọ. Ìjọba káyà òde ẹgbẹ́ mi. Lórí ìgbàlódé jà ní bàbá tí bàbá mi ló dé bá ní ọlẹ́yìn òní láti ṣàkóso.
Mo ní ọ lẹ́yìn, mo ní láti ṣàkọ. Welcome back. Please don't forget, make sure you share this program on your Facebook page so that our friends and family can watch this show with us. We don't want to watch this show on our own. So please make sure you share. We welcome everybody. My name is Ayotunde Falegan. Ọmọ bàbá ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ Jésù. And with me over here is
Abimbola Akibobe, you are all welcome.
Yeah, that's Mr. Abimbola Kiboboye and our able honorable Olariwaju Moses. The same welcome everybody. Let me start by welcoming everybody. I welcome you, Mr. Adesomi Adegeye. Thank you so much for joining us. Mrs. Adenike Moses, thank you so much for joining us. Mr. Johnson Ayodele, we really appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome aboard. Let's see, Mr. Oluseyi Isaac Odebode, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate everybody. Please make sure you share this program so that our friends can watch this show with us. Yeah, welcome everybody. Let's see. Yeah, our topic today is kids and smartphone. We're going to be talking mainly about smartphone. We're going to be talking about the disadvantages and the advantages of giving your child, your children, giving them smartphone. And also, as we all know, cell phone is a useful gadget for everybody. But what we are talking about is, should kids have smartphones? Should we give our children smartphone? And that is not only the question, at what age should we give our children smartphone? Please, your opinion is very, very important. We really appreciate your opinion. So please make sure you keep sending it and let it keep popping in. You know, we never play, we never joke with your opinion because we are all here to learn, and that is what we are doing on this platform. And I want to say, for those of you that are joining us for the first time, this is Ayo Links, my voice, my opinion, a place where we educate ourselves, a place where we help the less privileged, a place where we all, the viewers and the host and the co-host, every one of us is making an impact into this world. So please, if you are not inviting people, make sure you invite people to this platform so that we can do it, so that we can impact, we can save the world, so that we can impact the world, we can make good use of this world and do what? And so that we can grow and become successful in life. So please and please make sure you spread the word. Spread the word about this program. This is not your usual program where all you learn over there is gossip. If you've been on this platform, you don't know. This is one of a kind. We are all here to learn. Every one of us is here to learn. So don't forget, make sure you spread the word. Good news. As I was saying, smartphone. We're going to start with Mr. Abimbola Akiboboye on this one.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Thank you for everything. Yeah. When we look at the work today is different from what we have before. Smartphone during my own, we don't even have any phone. The only phone I that time is this analog, this home phone. Yeah. But today everything has changed. And when we say smartphone and kids, there is disadvantage and there is advantage. I think the age even from the child development expert, they say between the age of 10 and 12. So that, and one thing about in this advanced world, they can put something on the phone to regulate what side the children can go. Because in today's world, children, they need information. We heard about this person on YouTube one guy, one boy is the richest. They say is the richest YouTuber. He was just open the ship the so how to open this toy. That is how he get views and make money there. So many things we should will regulate it, expose our children because today we are in information age. Most of the problem we have in Africa, many people don't expose to so many things. Between the white people exposed to so many information. That's why you see them in everything. They are the one that is leading. Even in the tech world, you will see you don't find any black man there, hardly unless the Chinese people or the Indian. But they are exposed at younger age. We see them go and they will just finish school now. Some of them will have only high school. The guy that form this company I was reading about this Postmate is in the high school. He just form Postmate in the and create it, become a millionaire from it. So we need it in our one thing we will need is to regulate our children because they need information. If they don't have any information, no matter career you don't have any information about what is going on around you, you will not make anything. So information is needed in everything. Encourage our child to regulate it. But in Africa, most of the problem we have in Africa, we expose it into a way. Even those in the elderly world, they are using the way they are using social media, they are using it to destroy themselves, to do so many things. Fake news. Some people with fake news, they are looking for fake news. So our children need it, and it's when they are 10 or 12. Even in the year, many children they are open to computer. They know how to operate. It's when I got to America that we don't see computer. Many children today they will have laptop, they will have tablet where they can play because the world has changed. What do I advise parents regulate it? They need it to expose them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. So Mr. Abimbola Kiwaboye said parents need to regulate it because this is an information world, whereas they need it most especially to expand their knowledge and everything. So that's one point. Let the parents regulate it. Let's listen to Mr. Honorable Moses Olarewaju Moses. Maybe he has a different opinion about it.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Welcome everybody once again. Yeah, technologies. We are in the age of technologies. You know, I saw one of our brothers' message right here that said from age 12 to 13 that, but that is Nigeria, and the reason why is that the the Nigerian growth in electricity and internet and the environment that Nigeria still fall. That is why we think that our children have to be 12 and 13. I used to watch so many programs on TV that you see a child of 2 years know how to read ABC to Z. 2 years. Why? Because of technology. Because you see them, they will hold their tablets and they will learn from there. Their family parents will teach them. From there, they know how to read 1, 2, 3. They can identify things. But most of us in Nigeria till now, even if you give a tablet or phone to some children, the only thing they will know how to do is to take a picture. They will take their picture, so they don't know how to operate it. But so I think we should start teach our children. The only thing is that we monitor them from age of 2, because in this age, in this time, phone and all these technologies, they need it. That is why the white people, the American and other development countries, they are going far more than us in many ways. You will still see at this time of the day, the only thing Nigeria will talk about is go back to farm. Our children are not they don't do farm anymore. You know, even in the farm here, if you have opportunity to work in the farm, you are a millionaire in America because of technologies. If you go to any store now, you ask the workers there, you just say, I need something. They don't need to tell you that go to so number. They just go to their phone and they type it, and it will bring it, if they have it or they don't have it. How did they know it? They know it from all this technology. So the advantages of technology is so wide than to say, oh, I will not allow my children to have it. It's a good thing. We should allow them, but we monitor them to do it.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's look at the people's comments and let me read it. Let me see. Let's start with Mr. Johnson Ayodele. Mr. Johnson said, "Case he says smartphones are very important gadgets for every home. The usage now depends on how we expose our keys to this device." Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Oluseyi Isaac said the average age is between 12 and 13, but when to get your child a cell phone is a personal decision and can vary from kids to kids based on maturity and needs. I really appreciate that comment, sir. I'm going to underline something. You said maturity. Yeah. Maturity. It depends on your child's maturity and how the child is not so addictive. And that is why, as a parent, I feel that as a parent, we really need to monitor this thing. Like, don't just give your kids and say it's not only. We are not talking about only phone here. We're talking about laptop. We're talking about iPad. So smartphone, iPad, laptop, all of it, all of the three combined. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So it depends on your the maturity. Like Honorable Laiwaju said, a 2-year-old was shown on the program, on the TV program, and he was doing extraordinarily well. He was doing extraordinarily well because his parents introduced the laptop. But as a parent, there has to be a limit. You just don't leave it to them. But to be statistically, sorry about that, what they said, according to the data, it said it's between the age of 12 and 13. 12, 13, 14, 15. And that is when we should introduce that to them. He said you can give your kids phone, but it shouldn't be the one that is going to maybe introduce at the age of 5 to them. Maybe because of their safety, you just want to give it to them. Maybe they can make a call, or by the age of 7, 6, or maybe they can have a phone to just call you. But they said you shouldn't put all the social media on it. It should be made as you should buy that phone only for calling. I want to come on, come on. That's it, and you are good to go. But when you begin to introduce them, when you give them a smartphone, all those one that has now you can download Facebook, Instagram, all those things that they can still be exposed to at the age of 5. They said it's a no. But according to data, with the research and everything they do, is between the age of 12 and 13. And like I was saying, he said it depends on maturity. You can give a 12-year-old a phone, and he knows what to do. The do's and don'ts. That's why, as a parent, as a couple, somebody that is married, even single parents, I'm talking to everybody right now that have kids. You need to limit your phone. The limit, the hours. Maybe you're gonna say today. Every day you are only allowed to use your phone 1 hour, and that's in 1 hour you take it from there. But when we leave it for them for a very long time, it becomes a part of them and everything, and that's when they are addicted to it. They don't want to do anything at home anymore. They feel addicted. Their only concern is about, especially when they're playing game. So don't give you, if you feel, because they said it's a personal decision. If I, as a parent, feel that no, it's not yet time, this my kid is going to misbehave, then don't do it. Their friends can have it, even when they come and say, my friend is having it. It doesn't matter. You are the parent. You are the decision right now that's making decision for them. So do it. Information age, we can buy it for them, but at least it should have a limit. Let's keep going. Thank you so much, Mr. Oluseyi, for that comment. Okay, Honorable Oyewale Babatunde said, I can only give my child smartphone at age of 18 years. Well, we want to know why, sir. Why the age of 18? You know, when we talk about smartphone, it's different for all this phone that can only make calls. So let
1G, 2G.
yeah, 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. You understand what I'm saying? So that we can understand and know where our comment is going. Is it based on the 1G? Is it based on the fastest one, which is 5G right now? So that's what.
Let me come in with this. You know,
Okay, sir.
the advantages of giving them earlier and when they are 18 years. The advantages is a risk, is very risky. Because for the children that know about the smartphone and the technologies earlier, they can reduce themselves how to use it or where to use it. The parent, because they know about it already and you already control them. So when we give them when they are already 18 years, if care is not taken, it might take whatever they are doing from them. Because when they know about it, the only thing that will take them, they will be tired of using it to play. They will because they already know it. Maybe from 6 years old, they already know what they do there. So by the time they grow up, they know that I have to do my assignment, I have to call, I have to do this. But when you give them, it's just like ọmọ ojú ọ̀rọ̀ lárí. You can compare ọmọ ojú ọ̀rọ̀ lárí and ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé bí sínú ọlá. He will take it easy the way he's going to deal with it. But someone that is 18 or 19 years, just if care is not taken, he will just the only thing he will do there, he will take he will only take his nude picture because he will not know the use of that smartphone or the tablet. So but the one that already deal with it, he went there for his assignment, for his class. Look at this pandemic. For over a year, our children are still be on they can operate it. Even when we go to store, we can leave them, they know where to go, they stay there, they finish their class, they do their assignment. That means they know the useful of that technology than the one at 18 years. He can hide in toilet and take his nude picture there. Because he didn't know the meaning of that technology. The only thing he see there, he see people on Facebook talking, taking picture. That's the difference.
One thing, let me have addition. One thing I watched one time, there was a woman. It's on this local TV in America. The woman, I don't know what happened to him. I think the child don't take the phone, call 911. They show it on TV. They say this child, you see, call 911, and from calling 911, they now come and say my mother is whether he can't breathe, that something happened, and he have some one way or the other. They now show the guy for this lady is smart to call 911, say my this thing is happened to my mother. So we need it. When you say at 18, it's only in Nigeria. Here at 12, at 13, they are doing their assignment online. Some people is on the phone, they will send they already have email. They will be communicating with their teacher. But in Nigeria, we don't have an email. It's only when we do. But some of them use this for even project. They will send their they will do all this thing online. But 18 years is already in the college. He's already is he on the college with learn how to operate. Yeah. He's already in university. Yeah, when he's working at 18 years. Somebody is working in the store. Yeah. He didn't go to work, you don't know how to operate ordinary food.
Okay, so let me start with Omobashas again. He said to me, giving a kid a smartphone is not a bad idea, but there should be a purpose for her using it. A teenager using a smartphone without any purpose is like exposing him to something above his age. If a kid wants to use a phone, the parent should start from a China phone that cannot access the internet. It's true. But has gain, because if a kid is using a phone that can access the internet, he or she can do the unthinkable. To me, a kid should start using a smartphone at age 16. Age 16. Cell phone is different from smartphone. Let's be careful about that.
Let me come in that. When you open an email for your child at the age of maybe 7 or 6 years, the Google control it. Whatever they want to do, if you put their email on their smartphone or wherever, whenever they want to do something that is above their age, they will send you a message, a link they notify you if you agree. Because they will combine your email with your child email. They will never allow him or her to go direct. So they will always ask for permission from you. Because I remember when I do Enoch Google account, that is what they attach it with me. So anything he want to do on it, they have to send me a code that I should enter that code if I agree. And they will show me whatever you want to do on that smart on that tablet or whatever. So the different, but I don't know about Nigeria. I know our technology is still
Yeah,
something.
so yeah, thank you so much, sir. I'm looking at the definition. They said a smartphone is a cell phone too, but with advanced features. Yeah, with advanced. Then we have mobile phone. Mobile phone are the ones that have all this keyboard, like the GSM.
Smartphone is like they call it tablet.
Yeah.
You can do everything, even you can computer is like a computer. Somebody can do so many things on it.
Different
Email,
from
everything. You will download your bank. You can watch it. How your account. You can pay on that is the
that
smartphone.
smartphone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's different from the mobile
Just
phone.
all these stories.
which have,
These are just 2G phones.
Yeah.
It's only
different.
you call and they have small games.
So we are not talking about phone. We're talking about smartphones, the ones that are
Like Android phone,
like
iPhone.
Android. You see, you don't need any keyboard and everything. That's what we're talking about here. It has computer. You can do everything. It has banking. It has Facebook. It has, you understand what I'm saying. Those are smartphones. So let me continue. Miss Princess Temidara Adebola said, in my own opinion, we are supposed to allow our children to be exposed to smartphone at early stage so that they can know what is going on throughout the world. It's true. Okay, Mr. Johnson Ayodele says smartphones are also learning tools for kids. The pros are more enormous than the cons. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, good evening once again. This program won't be the last one in Jesus' name. Amen. This is a lovely and sensible topic because of this present generation. It is okay to get a phone for our kids, but we should monitor them well about it because kids of nowadays, the way they will operate a phone, you will think they are the one that made it. It's true. And by the way, this is a computer age. I remember when I was in SS2, that was when I had my own personal phone, and I told my dad to buy me a phone of computer pad, and he said why, and I said because the pad on it is the same as the computer pad keyboard, so I will master it and that it will help. The age I am going to get a phone for my child is 7 or 8. That is for me. I don't know of anyone else because my boy operates my phone very well since when he was 3 years old. We need to enlighten our kids to the internet so that when they have the opportunity, they won't misbehave. Thank you so much, sir. Omobasha said our kids of nowadays are very sensitive in Nigeria. A kid from age 6 upwards can operate a smartphone more than the owner itself. It's true. Technology has advanced, but that doesn't mean that we should use it as a reason for giving a smartphone to kid who is a teenager. Very, very well. Giving smartphone to children at tender age is very dangerous. That's Honorable Oyewole, because most of them misuse it. And that is why as a parent we have to do our own work too. There has to be a limit when it is time to go to do assignment. Let's know it is time. We don't, to be sincere, I will say most of our parents which are in Nigeria we are all a sinner when it comes to this topic, because most of the time we just leave the phone, we leave the computer, we leave the tablets and everything to the kids. They're going to play it from morning to night, which is not even good for their brain. Let's give them, they have pleasure play. There's one saying that we always say in Nigeria that all works are not play. Make Jack or Tom a dollar. It's true. When they have time, like 2 hours, let's separate it 2 hours, that's for you to do. It's either you choose the TV or the computer. Which one do you want to choose? Or the iPad? 2 hours is 2 hours. You know, the more they age and you can see their maturity about it, the more we release them to you. Then you can say, oh, you've learned. Okay, next year I'm going to place it in 3 hours. But there has to be a limit. That's why we have, that's like Mr. Abibola was saying. It has an email, they have an email in school. Immediately you input it, their age and everything. The Google, it gives parents the opportunity to go and do what? To go and limit everything. I don't want my child to go to Facebook, they're going to remove it from me. I don't want it to go to Instagram, they will remove it from me.
They block everything.
Yeah, they block everything. Unless you go there and open it for them, say, okay, I open it for them. Even their games, we can control
Parental
everything.
code is
Yeah,
already there.
parental
Yeah.
code
There's
is there.
parental
You
code
can
there.
control
Whenever
everything.
you control it by yourself.
Yeah, we can control everything because the more we leave them to it, the more addicted they are. Especially, and it's also on maturity. You see, some kids with their phone and everything, they're going to be on the phone. When it is time to do the needful, they know. And that's why we say it's on maturity. They know. Immediately they log out and everything. Mom, it's time for homework. Mom, I want to do my assignment. Mom, it's school. They know. So it's on maturity. If you know that your kids is not on your to level, you have to misbehave, immediately you take it from them.
We have to add a policy to it.
Yeah,
So and when they know that you don't play, you already give them the time to do this, the time to do it. Even they know what behind it if they cross the boundary.
True.
So but if you just leave them, because some parents are do something, maybe they want to go out or they want to sleep, they give them the tablet to play. So they can play from day to night. Even some parents don't even care. They don't even ask. Maybe their children do their own work or they do anything. They just use that avenue. When you see some parents when they go to church, when they go to church, they give their phone to their children. They will not even allow the children to listen to what pastor is saying. They will give him the phone to use it for you to kill the YouTube.
Shut up.
So to shut up. But they don't even know the damage of what they are doing. Instead of make sure that sit down, listen to what the pastor is saying. When they go to party, they give their phone. They don't put policy that there's time for everything. You know, it's not about the age. Our brother said it, the maturity. But the maturity will come from the parent. So when the parent already control everything, so there's no way. So when they grow up, they know the useful of that phone, the useful of whatever tablet or whatever tablet or anything. They know the meaning. Because this time around, technology is very good. Look at what happened one day. Maybe you heard about the news. There was a guy that hijacked car from a woman that went to store to buy something before, and he leave his children inside the car. Thank God that the 6-year to 5-year to 6-year, he have a phone. He called 911. He didn't call his mom. He called 911, and the police followed the location of that phone till they get them. It happened here in Los Angeles. Look at, thank God that the family, the parent, they give the child the phone. If he doesn't have a phone, what is going to happen? They might kill them. They might get an answer, but the guy called the lady. She's a girl. She called 911 immediately and said somebody is